Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Azure Striker Gunvolt. I am your host, Too Elusive, and this time we're going to take on the Media Tower. Now I'm going to switch the Kudo style back to Gutless so I can get the anime music, because the real difficulty in this game, in all honesty, is when you're trying to keep your Kudos points high enough so that you're able to hear the anime theme music. Other than that, honestly, if I have to say what's Gunvolt's actual difficulty, it's relatively easy. If you know how to abuse the NVOM frames that the game gives you, then you can get through any stage without taking any damage. And that's assuming you don't take off the, what's it called? The Pervasion accessory that lets you do that. Now, one thing that I've been doing through this entire playthrough is not showing off the various guns that we have equipped. And I'm going to change that. So, the gun right here that I'm using is your default. It has rapid fire capabilities. All you have to do is hold down the button to be able to continuously shoot your needles, which is really nice. Keeps the pace going, and it doesn't make getting your needles on somebody all that difficult either. Next here, we have what I would like to call the, I don't know, remote needle gun. So, as you can see, what I'm able to do with it is I'm able to direct where I want my needles to go. Here's a problem with this gun. It freaking sucks. Whenever you switch your gun weapons, you can tell how many tags you're allowed to put on people by looking at those dots at the upper right corner there. Wait, did I say upper right? I mean to say upper left. Anyway, this gun in particular only allows for one tag, which means your lightning damage is going to be abysmal. Like, absolutely abysmal. Like, there's literally no reason why you should use this gun. And by the way, this is also your rate of fire. Like, I am mashing my controller right now. I don't know if you can hear it, but yeah, I'm mashing the controller. This is as fast as you're able to shoot with this gun. It's not good at all. I don't even know why this gun exists. Maybe for, like, I don't know, that one instance where you have to snipe somebody, but believe me, that's never going to happen in this game. And then you have this gun, which is basically the Mega Buster equivalent of your basically your tag weapon. The reason why you want to use this gun in particular is for the sake of piercing enemies, because the charge shot allows you to pierce enemies, meaning you're able to go ahead and get more tags on people that are like hiding behind each other. But the other real cool thing about this gun is the fact that you can tag up to like 5 people with it, because you have 5 tags to use. So it's really helpful, and it also gets you into the habit of controlling your shots a little more, so you're not tagging unnecessary targets and getting more like multiple kills with it in setups. So it's a really good gun to use. It's probably the second most used gun I've ever used in this game, at least until I get the third most useful gun in the game, which is the I can't remember the name of it, but it's a gun tag that you get in the middle of a mission or after a mission. And basically what that gun does is that it makes your needles really freaking strong. So if you don't want to rely on your electricity to do the damage, then that gun will do it for you. And I just realized that if I was fast enough, I could probably kill both this guy and the other guy right there. Actually, I could get a triple if I was fast enough, but I'll do that again some other time. But yes, this gun is really helpful, as you can see. Like, being able to have up to 5 tags is really nice in my book. But I'm going to go back to using the gun that I've been using since the beginning of the game. And we finally got our anime powers active, so let's go ahead and crank that volume up and give this a listen. Alright, hold on. We're gonna actually listen to the song when we get to the next section. I didn't realize I was that close to the end of the verse. Alright, here we go. Go ahead and listen to it, people. 続ける Yeah, this was actually a pretty nice song to listen to, if I have to say so myself. So, as far as other gun upgrades go, there are other weapons that Gunvolt is able to obtain, but we won't really get those until later on in the game. And basically, he gets a new gun piece every time he defeats an adept, if I'm not mistaken. And the one that I really like, other than the ones that I have talked about earlier, there is one that is very situational, which we will talk about. Oh no, the gem's right over there. Crap. I need to actually land and, like, reset. Alright, so yeah, there is one that we will get later on, which will greatly help us in one of the fights near the end of the game. Now, you don't have to air dash to get that gem. I just can't remember how I would normally get it if I didn't have the air dash. But yeah, the gem is sitting right there. It's actually really easy to miss if you're not paying attention to where you have to drop down. But anyway, we'll just break down this door and we're going to enter the next fight. But yes, there's one other gun that I know you get later on, and I believe it shoots like 8 times or something like that, and it shoots in like a circle. That gun in particular is very situational, but it will definitely help out a lot. Now, it's funny that this guy looks... that Jodo looks exactly the way he does, but when he transforms, he looks nothing like how he is when he's in his adept form. And you're gonna see what I'm talking about in just a moment. Like, well, okay, he does have some semblance how he originally looked when he transformed, but the green hair does throw me off a little bit, I'm just saying. Anyway, this fight is really not all that hard to deal with. You just gotta pay attention to where he's porting all over the place and know when it's your turn to attack. Like right there I messed up on the dodge, but I'll get my timing back in a little bit. Now when he's using this move, save your electric power, because that's gonna be your only defense against that move. You can try to dodge it, but it's not recommended when you can just shove the needles away. And I missed my timing there again. Good lordy. Alright, he's doing the laser join again. Oh, nope, he's gonna vanish. Jump. There we go. Yeah, that move is really easy to avoid even when you're not paying attention to the positioning. All you really gotta do is just look for the brief moment where the lasers will flash, and then just move. But yeah, so far, this fight's pretty easy. The only reason why it's a little lengthy right now is simply because he moves around a lot, and you have to be able to hit him as soon as he appears. Now for this move, you want to like jump over him and then get behind him immediately. Oh no, this is the one where you want to get behind for that reason. The other move, you just have to jump away and then push the drills away as he's coming in. Now if I had their dialogue talking like I normally would, basically, this guy will spend the entire fight boasting about how he's like the fastest thing alive, and he's actually not as fast as he claims he is. I do like how he yells out "Rush Stinger" every time he like attacks, though. All right, so now this is where he's gonna start getting serious because he's down to his last life, well, last bit of life. During this sequence, what you want to do. Wait for it. Up, and I messed up. Basically, at the very end of that attack, you have to jump. I have to get behind him, and I'm not going to be able to do any damage. I just want to get his health down a little more before I hit him with the Lux Caliber. Oh, I was about to waste it right there because he vanished. But I think I can hit him here. I love that move. I really love that move. I believe the actual name for it is Spark Caliber instead of Lux Caliber. And the only reason why I say Spark Caliber is because if you listen to Gunvolt when he uses the attack, he literally yells Spark Caliber. Which does make sense when you really think about it. Like I understand why they would translate it to Lux Caliber in the English translation, because it still means light in a sense, but I feel like Spark Caliber makes more sense simply because of the fact that it still has to do with electricity. But anyway, let's collect our spoils, see what we can get. We got some nice ones. We got some nice ones. I actually should go ahead and try to craft some more gear so I can later on get the ability to increase my jump height by being able to air hop and being able to air dash. That would be really nice. But that is a task for another time. So once again, I am too elusive, and as always, play until your thumbs fall off. Next time we jump back in this, we're going to tackle the biochem plant and the pharma lab. So I'll see you guys later. Peace, everyone.